So basically a search filter. So out of the box, there's a little bit of a gotcha with search filters, I think, because out of the box, there are 3 search filters that are applied already, and you can't find them anywhere. There is a search filter custom object that comes with the CPQ package, and you can create search filter records. But out of the box, there's 3 of them that exist in the ether somewhere. And what they do is you set them up, and then when you go to add your products to a quote, so if you're on the quote line editor, you click the add products button, that product selection screen on the right-hand side, there's a little filter button, looks like a little funnel. You click on that, flyout comes out, and you can see fields that you can use to filter your product selections. There's 3 out of the box. I think it's product name, product code, and product family. Don't quote me on that. But the gotcha is you're learning about CPQ. You realize, hey, I can create custom search filters. So you go to the search filter object to create a new record. You say, I also want to filter off of subscription type. Show me anything that's a fixed price subscription. Show me anything that's not a subscription. So you create a search filter for that. And then all of a sudden, those 3 out of the box search filters disappear. They're gone off the page. As soon as you create one custom search filter, those out of the box search filters disappear, never to be found again unless you deleted all of your custom search filters. So what you have to do, as soon as you make the decision, I'm going to create a custom search filter on top of what comes out of the box, you then need to recreate those 3 standard search filters as custom search filters. And that gets them back on the page. So why does that happen? I have no idea. I just know that it happens. And so it's pretty easy to make a search filter. So you just make those 3, they'll be back. And then, you can control. Search filters are pretty handy, right? Because you could, the scenario I just talked about, you set them up as a way in which a user can apply a filter. You can also create a hidden search filter that filters the list automatically, which is something that I've done with certain clients. So for example, based off of opportunity type, you can then filter the list of products that you're able to select. So let's say you sell software and hardware, and you always want those. You never want those on the same deal for whatever reason. You can have a opportunity type of software, and then you've created a search filter that looks. I think it has to look to the quote, but you can get that value onto the quote, right? So you essentially look at that opportunity type, and you go, okay, if it's software, then I only want to show products that have been tagged as software products, and boom, you dynamically filtered your product selection screen. And you can make it so a user can't remove that filter at all. It's just that's the way it is when you're selling software opportunities, as an example. So that's probably a fire hose of things about search filters, but they're pretty cool. I don't think there's a lot of documentation on them, and I think they're underutilized.